Hey guys, so I want to do my full face makeup. So this is what I do. This is probably what I do like on a daily basis or something. I don't know, but this is like how I do my face whenever I'm going somewhere like nice or fancy or something, you know, like when I have to be like super beat down. This is how I do my makeup. So I already moisturized my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the professional, and so I just put this like down the center of my nose and on my cheeks. Is that what this is? The cheek area. So the foundation that I use is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. It's foundation and concealer, and it's supposed to be long wearing, water resistant, and sweat proof. But I feel like sometimes, I don't know if it's because I'm oily or that's just a little thick, I don't know. But sometimes I get like, it'll start cracking around my face here. So what I do to like really make it stay on, I use the Makeup Forever Aqua Seal Fluid I can't read that. It's waterproof. It's on like whatever like makeup you're using, and it'll make it waterproof. Alright, so I get a little bit of the foundation, and I just put like 1 drop over it. And then you just mix it in. Alright, so I'm only gonna put on a little bit because it's kind of thick, so if you put on too much it could easily like cake up. So after this I put on a little bit of concealer like under my eyes and down the center of my face, and I put it like down the center of my face so it could like help balance it out, you know. And you just like pat it in. I'm trying to do this quick. I'm supposed to go do something for my mom, and she told me to do it like early, and now it's late and I'm just here like trying to hurry. Okay, so then so once I put the concealer, I bake it, and I use the Ben Nye banana powder. Now I normally have a different sponge for this because this is like the one I use for my foundation and stuff. I have another one that's just for the powder, so like I'll dampen it and it's like specifically for the powder, but today I have to use the same one, sadly. So I just get it and I dab it in. So I especially contour my nose because it gets very oily. So that's kind of scary. I just noticed it kind of looks like the Blair Witch sign or whatever that was. After this, I contour my face, and the contour palette that I use is a Kat Von D Shadow Light. And I use it's an angled brush. I want to say, yeah, this is from Crown Brush. This is a Crown Brush angled brush. And so I get a little bit of that darker color, sombre, and I like gently contour that, like really broken out there too. So I'm not really going anywhere today. I just wanted to put on makeup, but I have a couple things to do. Like, I'm gonna be out in the street. I'm gonna be out all day today. It's my niece's birthday. Well, her birthday passed, I guess, but so her birthday passed, but we're celebrating it this weekend. I'm gonna like go around town looking for stuff for her little birthday bash. And then I what is it called? I bake that just so I could have like, what's it called, like symmetry in my face or whatever. And I contour like down here as well. Just don't just don't put in too much. You could easily look like super muddy doing this, but if you do it right, then you know it looks, ow, then it looks nice. So at this point I dust off the baking here, and I go in with a little bit of Lucid. And it's like a peachy highlight. So I think it looks nice. Like not everyone should put on not like the vanilla icy highlights. Like it doesn't go good on everybody. Like people with darker skin or like warmer tones, it looks nicer to put on like a warmer type of highlight. Does that make sense? So after that I go in with blush. So this like little line right here, I try to like cover it up, or like that's the blending point of the blush. And I'm going with the Milani baked blush in Doll's Pink. So I'm going with this big fluffy brush. It's a little blush brush by Eco Tools, and I just like start dabbing it on. I don't really like to swipe. I'll swipe sometimes, but for the most part, I just like dabbing it on. I heard a makeup artist say that like the like if you dab it on, if you take pictures and stuff, the camera will pick it up better, you know, versus a swipe, because it'll pick up like in little pixels, like the camera picks up stuff. I don't know. I don't really remember. I don't exactly remember how that went. But for like camera purposes, it looks better to like dab it on versus swiping it. So that's what I'm doing. So see, it's like a nice like soft pink. It's not like too like out there to like look at me. It's just like this soft like little shiny pink. I go in with the Bella Cosmetics Glow Dust palette. It's the only one I have, but I think it's pretty good. Like it has 6 different colors, and they don't have names, but there's this very like nice highlight that it has, and I really love it. It reminds me of like a Greek goddess type of gold. I don't know, it's nice. So I put some like right there. I easily get lost just like doing the makeup. I like forget everything else. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the eyebrows. And I don't really have like an eyebrow like pomade or anything like that. Well, I have an eyebrow gel and I use that afterwards. But first I mix a little bit of Makeup Geek Frappe and Mocha, and those 2 colors together give me like a nice eyebrow shade. Okay, so first I'm going to use this Smashbox 24-hour primer on my eyes, and the reason I'm doing this right now is because I'm gonna take off like the rest of the baking and stuff. But I feel like if you put makeup on right away, like it makes it tacky, like it starts making the makeup tacky. It looks weird. I don't like it. So I feel it's best just to like let it sit for like 30 seconds or something, and then go ahead and use the makeup. So I'm just gonna take off the baking. But yeah, I just quit my job, so I have like more time on my hands, which is why like I'm actually able to start doing this. But I don't know, it's pretty, I don't know, life's weird. That's all I gotta say. I'm trying to pursue a career as a makeup artist. I have my cosmetology license in the state of California. So I'm trying to like do something with that. But for now I'm just here on YouTube trying to do this, you know. I'm not tripping. Alright, so now I waited enough time trying to let it dry. I'm using like my all-time favorite brush, and it's the Bdellium. You get it? Yeah, the Bdellium 781. It's like my favorite brush ever. It's like a small little chubby like fluffy like blending brush. I love it. I go in with what's it called, creme brulee by Makeup Geek, and I use this as like a transition like setting type of color, and it's a good transition shadow as well. So I'm gonna do like my everyday eyeshadow look. So even if I don't do like a full face of makeup, I still at least try to do my eyes. Just cause like when you're high all the time, you don't want to look high all the time, especially when you're trying to get a job. So I at least do my eyes, and this is like the thing that I do like all the time. Like if I don't feel creative or I don't feel like doing something else, this is what I do. With the same brush, I have like 2 or 3 of these, but with the same brush, I get a little bit of frappe, and I put it like in the crease of my eye, just like yeah, the crease of my lid. That's the same thing. And I like this color. It's like a little soft, like reddish brown type of color. And I feel like it just goes good in my skin tone. Kind of just makes it look like a shadow for me. Then I do the same thing on the other side. I think like one of my ultimate goals, like one of my ultimate dreams in life is to I think it's like everybody else's dream here on YouTube to like make an eyeshadow palette, you know? But I really want to be like in there with the formulation. Like I'm like low-key studying like formulations and stuff, because I've always loved chemistry. I've just really sucked at it. Like I sucked at it. I'm terrible at chemistry. But I loved it. Like I would have like just be fascinated through all the lessons and stuff, but I myself didn't really get it. But I feel like now that it involves like something that I really love, it'll help me, like, and I have this idea of wanting to do this eyeshadow palette. So I feel like if I really push myself to it, I could really like learn chemistry this time around. But what I would love to do is name like the eyeshadows after like my favorite strain names, you know. It's like a purple color be called after like some Kush type of strain, you know, like some perp, or I don't know, like a nice little like orangey type of like transition color and name it like the tangerine OG, you know, or like stuff like that. Like I don't know, I think that'd be pretty sick. Maybe in the future, maybe if weed ever gets legalized, it might be something acceptable. And if that ever does happen, I'll be the first one on. So okay, like I do this because I have pink hair, so I use see if I can show you. So I get a little bit of like this purpley, like, I don't know, it's like a Barney purple color to me, you know. I get a little bit of that Barney color and like rub it in like right at the crease of my eye, like, and just leave it there, you know, like don't spread it out like with the frappe. We at least spread it out a little bit further, but this one just keep it like right there. See? That's what I mean. So I do the same thing on the other eye. Now that I've like outlined the lid right here, I go in with this is a Morphe color. It's from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know the name of it, but it's just like a deep brown purple rusty color. I don't know how to describe that. And I go in again with the Bdellium 781, but this is a different one that I use for the darker shadows. So I get a little bit of that and put it like at the corner of my eye. Okay, so see, it kind of like, I don't know, it looks really nice right there. When you like, if you don't put too much and you just like blend that out, it gives like a deep like outer edge, outer corner, I don't know what it's called. And then you just do the same thing on the other eye. Like, but I really love this brush. This like My favorite brush of all. Even my freelance kit has like 2 or 3 of these. Like I just have these all the time. So yeah, I even met the guy from this company. He was at a makeup show that I went to like last year, I believe, or this year. He's really cool. He's like this nice little Asian guy. I don't know his name, but he seems really cool. I think, you know what? I think I went last year, and that's the first time I saw him, and then I went again this year, and he remembered me. I remember that because I was like, oh, this nice little fella remembered me, you know. It was nice. But so after this, so after you like blend that out, I go in a little bit with this is like the 3rd shadow, I believe, from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And it's just like, it's like this rosy, shiny type of color. Oh, I just like put that all over my lid, except where I blended that out. So I do that on the other side. I feel like this is a very universal look because I do this exact look on like so many different people and like different skin tones, and it looks good on all of them, you know, like a dark like purpley color with like that Barney color on it. Like it looks nice on many different skin tones, and people like it. People really like it. Like, so I don't really get more product. I just use whatever's on the brush and just dab it on, and then just like pat that on, and I dab it there so it could look a little more blended out versus just like stapled on. So okay, another thing that I do, and for this you have to be careful because if you put too much, then it just looks wrong. But I use depending on your skin tone. If you're lighter, you'll probably want to use like this like icy type of like white shimmer color, or if you're like darker skin, you might use like this vanilla-y. I know it's dirty, I dirtied it right now, but this vanilla-y color. So that's the one I'm gonna use today. So I just put that right here, like a little bit under the eyebrow, where the eyebrow bone is, and blend it out. Then you can use like the same color you use for the eyebrows, the vanilla shimmer color. So I put on a little bit of that mocha color and the frappe, and just put it down here. So boom, it like just made your eyes look so much nicer. So okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner right now. And I usually do it with the Physicians Formula, but it's kind of running out. So instead of doing it on all my eyes, I'm just gonna do my wings with this. Okay, so I did my eyeliner. So I'm gonna do my bottom liner now, and I like to go in with the NYX Electric Blue. So I'm just gonna go in with the mascara. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite color of all time, which is this like other Barney type of color. This is Superior by Kat Von D. What I like about this look is that it could go with, it's like very versatile for the lipstick. So you could go in with like a nude and it'll look nice, or you could go in like a deep like dark color and it'll still look nice. But I like doing this purpley pink color because I just really like this color. So the last step I'm gonna do is go in with the Urban Decay All Night Makeup Setter Spray. So it's a completed look. I hope you like it. This is my full face makeup routine whenever I do a full face. It's not too crazy, it's not too out there, but it's not like super subtle either, so you look beat to the gods. Yeah, hope you like it. Hope you have a good day. Stay positive today, you know, and I'll